It's like all I've got to do is really show up and just put out. Just try as hard as I can. At the end of the day, if you've exhausted all the resources, and I can look at myself in the mirror and go, it's not for lack of effort. I tried. You are going to mess up. You are going to fail. You're going to make stupid errors. Everybody does. Well, how do you come back from it? Just try not to make the same ones again. And unfortunately, guys do make the same ones. I've definitely made the same mistakes over and over and over. And now I'm sitting back here as the whole picture unfolds going, that's part of my story. I'm not designed to be perfect. I never was. I'm kind of flawed from the very beginning. But that's some of the beautiful parts of my story, is I have learned. And now that I am here, instead of jumping on a pedestal, like, look how great I am, like, look how flawed I am. Look at all the things I accomplished. What I see is huge flaws. All of you guys play me on a video game and tell me how great I am. Like, I don't say that. Nobody else we've worked with ever said that. Nothing was ever good enough. We're always trying to be better. We're always trying to look for the flaws and try to make course corrections. And I think that's the beautiful thing about it, is most of the people that are at a super high level don't realize they're at a high level until it's over. The entire time. And that's the thing I love the most about that particular organization in the teams, is they get you to sacrifice. They get you to drop everything else like it doesn't matter, because you love that organization so much. You will spend the entire time of your career chasing something that never exists, and about the halfway mark, around the 10-year mark, you realize the perfection you're chasing, you're never going to find. You spend the next 10 years accepting it. I don't care. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm never going to be, there's no number one seed at this team. There's no starting quarterback role in this team. There just isn't. We're all equal here. And all I really want to do is play the game again. I just want to play the game again tomorrow. Play the game again tomorrow. And that's the thing that's beautiful about it, is once you realize you're never going to catch it, the thing you're chasing, you're never going to hold in your hand, and you fucking do it anyway. That's the beautiful thing about it. Sacrifice it all for one more chance to play the game, knowing I can never take it with me. I think that's what they do better than most organizations, is they tell you that. You're never going to be perfect. You're never going to achieve it, and you ain't never going to take it with you. Still do it anyway. That's a power that it's hard to, it's like loyalty. It's hard to define, but easy to recognize. Like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like, those dudes would do anything to be a part of that. No different than a professional athlete. How far are you willing to go? The whole way. I go the whole way right now. That's why I miss it. Put my pants on just like you did. I f***ed this whole thing up just like you have. I'm still back here just trying to make it better. Am I perfect? No, man. Not even close. Still back here applying steady pressure every single day. Still doing my morning routine. I can always be better. Always. I think that's the difference. I just accept it. I am flawed. I have messed this whole thing up, and I will give it a voice, because you won't. All the people you're hanging around with their hands in their pockets aren't saying shit. I'll say it. Because people need to. Because I've been the only guy on the island. I've been the only person suffering through it with no one else to turn to. I don't want anybody else to feel like that. So if putting my story out on the internet connects a couple million people to realize, like, damn, that dude's struggling with mental health? That guy's got anxiety, depression? Man, I'd kill to have that guy's life. Yeah, from the outside, you wouldn't. It's not always, grass ain't always greener, man. The people that do anything at a professional level, like an ultra high level, you can't ignore it. When you see it, it doesn't matter if you're Hans Zimmer, if you're Steven Spielberg, at an ultra high level, you see the sacrifice it takes to be that guy. I see all the relationships you've had to discard. I see the time away from your kids. I see the time away from your wives. I see the compartmentalization. I see every ounce of it, because if you didn't do that, no one would know your name. No one would remember you. You'd be just like the rest of us. You had to go above, and you had to sacrifice more, and now that you have, you'll be remembered forever, because you are one of these standouts. You sacrificed more than most, but more importantly is you inspired everyone else to mirror what you've done. Whether that be in the production output or in the actual sacrificial nature of your life. Like, he sacrificed more than anybody else. Like, how many people play back that thing of Kobe about everybody going out and burning it down? They came into the practice at 5 a.m. He'd already been in there since 3. He still did a practice, whooped all their asses, and stayed late anyway. Like, how does he do this? He's obsessed. Because he's not going to let himself go. He's going the entire way, and he's setting the stage, hopefully to inspire you. How many of those guys were on his team went on to be the greatest thing ever? Most of them. Once you see it at that level, that becomes your new baseline. We talked about backflips on motorcycles. Impossible, impossible, impossible. Now they're doing triples. They'll do a quad. Like once you see it done, once you've seen that it's achievable, that becomes the new standard. The standard is a standard until someone exceeds it. When the group exceeds it, they become a dynasty. And that's really the truth. Like that standard will maintain that standard until a singular individual knocks that out. Once he beats it, everybody else kind of looks around like, well, that's possible. What if him and 6 dudes do it? Like, oh shit. Now they've all adopted the same mindset, the same work ethic, same output. That's why they live on forever, as they should. Like we're trying to develop dynasties here. How do I get one person to affect change in all of these people? How do I make that infectious where you can't get the taste out of your mouth? You have to do better. You wake up in the morning, you're like, I feel unsatisfied. Why? I didn't do anything yesterday to make me better. It sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. What are you gonna do today? Twice what I was gonna do yesterday. Hammer down, man. Keep going. When you've got the motivation, keep it rolling. Keep pouring coal into it. Just keep going, keep going. I think once you get them going, it's hard to get them to stop. Just set the baseline and let them go. And I do have the luxury that that place just fosters really, really good performers. The military does in general, but in all walks of life. But that is my secret, is I surround myself with people that I want to be like. I implement what they do. If you look at Kobe Bryant's morning routine, if everyone would just stop and whatever it was, how ridiculous it is if everyone on the earth stopped and did that for 30 consecutive days, you'd be better. You've already seen the magic. It already works. It's like they've already set the foundation. All you got to do is just follow the plan. It's like, well, they wake up at this time, they go to bed the same time I do. Just the stuff they do in between is so much better, so much more productive. How do they do that? Well, they learned it from somebody. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You just do that. Surround yourself with new people. Every time you go to that big fish, small pond, just stay away from that. If you're the smartest dude in the group, find a different group. If you're the strongest guy in the group, find a different group. There's always someone stronger, always someone bigger, better, faster. Just surround yourself with those people. It'll naturally rub off, and it just elevates your game that much more. I don't care if you're playing basketball, you're playing pool, whatever you're doing. If you play with high-level people, your game naturally gets better. It just will. A lot of people just want to get stuck, and they want to make Tuesday feel just like Monday. I don't want to do that. I'd like to live a routine, but not the same routine every day. I'm trying to get better every single day. In order to do that, I have to keep my look up and out. I've got to be looking for new people to chase. Like, oh, that guy's really good at that. Come over here. Show me how to do that. Actually, don't even show me. Just keep doing it. Let me watch it for a minute. That's really what it is. To me, that's kind of the meaning of life. How far can I get, but how far can I get the people around me? Like, I don't want to finish first. I just want to finish. If all my crew beat me and I came in dead last, that is not a bad thing. I think that's the difference now. Pre going to Mexico is now I don't want to be first. I'm fine with being dead last in this pack, because if we're being honest, I'm setting the baseline of what is minimum standard. We got a really high fucking standard. And that's what we do with everybody. I just want you to be better than me, because that just keeps me chasing you. I don't want to be the front runner. I don't want to be the strongest dude in here. I'm happy with being average, because the average is so high in this room, it doesn't matter. I think that's what people lose. Like, if they don't win, they lose confidence. Like, jump in a pool with Michael Phelps, you ain't gonna win. You'll be better though. That was one of the lessons that guy Barrett told me when I wanted to go. About screening and selection and preparation, all of that, you have to surround yourself with people that want to be on the same path you are. If they're ahead of the path, it's even that much better. Now you have someone to follow. You see the blueprint out in front of you, but you have to constantly be reassessing. Who am I trying to be? What's that mentor? And then what's the mentor that he's looking at? He's not looking back, seeing if I'm chasing him. He's looking for the next guy. I'm looking over his shoulder. Who's the guy he's chasing? How do I get in that position?
So that lone wolf mentality is like, can be a negative.
To me, it's a negative, because at the end of the day, you don't know what you're chasing. If you don't have anyone to chase, you're just the trendsetter. But a lot of times, if we're being honest, it's just flying blind. You don't have anything to reference off of. Like, I'm the strongest dude in my gym. You're the only guy in this gym. You're at a home gym. He's like, still the strongest dude in the gym. Like, well, why don't we go to this gym and we'll see how you compare? It's not really the same thing. Like, I'm the fastest dude in my high school. You're the only guy on the track team. Doesn't really add up. Let's get you with some people and let's really push the pace and see how far you can go. And a lot of it, if you've never seen how far the human body or the human potential can actually go, you have no idea. You have no idea what your true capabilities. You only know what you've achieved so far. It's a lot of stuff we do with Vernon. How far can I go? How high can I jump? How heavy can I pull? Can I pick that up? Like, I have no idea. I think I can. Well, let's see. Really, really push. But it takes someone to know your limitations and know how far you can actually go. Steady pressure. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. If not, you become stagnant. You become really comfortable and good is good enough. This is good enough, man. This is fine. Like, I'm totally content with being like this forever. Yeah, I mean, really until the risk of being the same outweighs the risk of change. It's like, I don't want to be the same guy forever. I don't. Until I'm really willing to make a chance, I'll be that guy forever. Like, I'm not afraid of the change. I'm afraid of staying this way forever. Okay, what are you going to do? Whatever it takes.
I don't think people realize how much risk they're in of remaining the same.
That's the thing that, it cripples me. Like, to think back of who I was 5 years ago and to think I could still be that person now, that's one of the biggest scares I have. If I would have maintained that trajectory where I'd be at right now. If I wouldn't have surrounded myself with positive people, if I somehow would have managed the storm and where I'd be at. Like, nobody I'd want to be. Definitely not clonable. I wouldn't want 25 me running around. Not back then. There are moments in my life where ultra proud of who I am and what I've done and what I've contributed, and moments in my life where I couldn't be more embarrassed. I look at it. Is that a professional answer? Why'd I do it? Here, stone cold sober, I have no idea. I think that's the thing that plagues me the most. If I look back on the big errors I've made, there's only one thing I'll tell you, and I think a lot of people get a lot out of this. Every single mistake I've ever made in my life that I can recall right now could have been solved with a singular question. Is what I'm doing now or what I'm about to do benefit my group in any way? No. Just me drinking a six-pack and driving make my team better? Nope. Just me getting faced and staying out till 4 a.m. in downtown LA when I've got a wife and 2 kids at home make me better? Nope. Does it make my family better? No. Does it hurt my family? Does that affect my job too? So you're actually hurting the team. Yep. Does skipping the gym make my team better? Nope. Taking all these drugs make me better? Nope. It's like, at the end of the day, if you just look at it in that, everything I do physically, everything I do in my morning routine is for the optimal end state. Does that support the optimal end state? No. What are you doing? It solves itself. And I had a troop chief that told me that everything you're doing should be purpose-built. Is wearing that t-shirt represent my group? No. And take it off. Roger that.
We started Mulligan Brothers with making motivational videos. Along that journey, we created documentaries traveling around the world and something we love to do. But we started Mulligan Brothers on motivational videos, and so I wanted to bring that back. And this is why I'm here on this channel. As I promised you guys, we're going to be releasing 2 motivational videos a week, all our own footage, exclusive footage that people probably haven't seen of all the people we've filmed. I can't speak for my brothers, Jordan and Will, but for me, motivational videos, I used to make them just, I don't know, just to help me really. And I like to post them online. And that's basically how the channel started. I want to bring that back. I just want to say a big thank you. It's been since 2013, so it's been, what, 12 years we've been doing this. So thank you. As a promise, we are going to release 2 motivational videos a week and inspire change. Thank you.